I'm
yeah,
excited.
good.
All right.
Yeah, and if anybody's interested in competitive Catherine, we have a Catherine Discord, we have Twitter pages, there's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've been dropping it.
So there's all sorts of stuff. Definitely hit us up. MDVA especially is a pretty big region for it right now. So let's get into it. Torture Chamber.
All right, so we got Luke versus
Whiteveil.
Whiteveil. I like what he did
and
there,
Luke with that early pin.
He said, I got this, I got this.
So the Catherine tradition is to try to take pin selfies because there's nothing else really to do at this point in time.
And the man, Whiteveil, gives him his phone. What a nice gent.
Oh my God.
Oh, they couldn't pull it out. The match just started up for the next round.
Both going for the same opening. It's like, oh, Whiteveil. I've noticed that he likes to do that. He likes to like fight a lot. He did that early bridge over.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it makes it interesting. Ooh!
I like that he buffered to like grab the block, but then that response from Whiteveil was great.
That was good. That was a good like dragon punch.
Yeah.
That's
pretty solid.
not easy to just pick up like that.
These two guys are, for just starting to play, they're picking it up fairly quick. Look at that good hit.
Oh, okay. Playing some sidle defense.
Ooh,
with the double pin. Look at that. Another victory.
Looks like Luke has set this up.
Luke with an early lead. That's the crazy thing about Catherine, man, is that some games end, you don't even get past the 5th level.
Yeah.
And then other games, you know, you go all the way to the top. Like,
there's just so many
win
variables
conditions
and win conditions
Oh my
that
God.
you can just do so many different things. So what do you think is going to be the counter pick over here?
Counter pick. Well, I think Whiteveil likes being close. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like Underground Cemetery.
All right.
I could definitely see that.
Torture chamber.
Only those who can ignore the pleas of those who could not escape their
Clock
execution
Tower, I think,
will
is another
find
possibility. Those are my 2 guesses.
Underground Cemetery, good guess.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the footsies go.
So how's your time been here?
Oh, it's been fun.
Enjoying it?
Yes.
Good.
Go.
All right.
awaits the loser.
Looks like they're not interacting just yet.
Oh, they're getting there.
All right,
Look at that.
doing
Now
a-
Blue has to play a little bit of catch up.
Yes, he does.
Over here.
Looks like Blue is like second guessing himself a little. Like, is that what?
Yeah, yeah.
For player one.
There you go. Now he's got it.
All right. Oh, Orange with that smart block. He saw where he needed to
Yes,
go.
he did.
Oh,
Ooh,
drop
good
down for
follow-up.
that drop kick. I like that defense.
And he blocks the man's path.
Oh, but he gave him a way up. Not the best defense there, but
Yeah.
I really like the idea of coming down and fighting the X Factor. It's kind of what you have to do. Oh,
Good choice. He buffered the input though. He's
all
grabbing
right.
along.
He hasn't been knocked out yet. Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yes, he just trapped him. He's just gonna
Yeah.
keep climbing now.
Orange is now trapped behind the tower.
I
Luke's,
love Whiteveil's expression right now.
Yeah,
he's
he's
living it.
cracking up. He's like, what?
Where am I? Look at him.
You see that vein in his neck? Oh my God. Nutty?
That was pretty good.
Advantage. Player
I
one.
love that.
Round two. Ready? Go.
Look at that expression in Luke's face. That is the expression of a stone cold killer.
All right, Whiteveil is choosing to climb.
Nice.
Blocking his path too. Good choice.
Advantage.
He left one little part there open.
That X
Luke
Factor,
gets the
that's
X
going to change the
Factor.
game. Now Orange.
Oh, he doesn't notice.
Oh, he thought it was, he could do it.
Yeah.
He didn't see that it was 3.
Oh, good
Oh, he got off
response.
that block just in time. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to...
All right, so
He
Orange
doesn't
is-
know. Blue's kind of stuck on that tower. Orange doesn't know how to approach this. Oh, Blue
Good
with that
approach.
stomp.
Good approach. I like the aggression that Luke is throwing into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really doing pretty well. The 2 pins to win him the first game. And I forget how he won the first round this match, but definitely offensive play.
And Luke's the one who's He's registered for both brackets, right?
Luke and Whiteveil actually were in both brackets.
Okay, so see, that's good. You see that they're both had enough time playing everyone, even if it was a pro player, and it's showing, dude. They're picking it up. They're seeing stuff from other games, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I definitely think that that Dragon Punch that Whiteveil did, like, I didn't teach that guy that. So
he picked it up.
I don't know what happened.
He picked it up somewhere, played a few matches, saw it, and he was like, hey, I'm going to add that to my repertoire. All right, Torture Chamber.
So I guess in the amateur bracket, I think we've seen a lot of Torture and Underground, which makes sense. Those are the two kind of beginner levels.
Luke going for the snipe there.
Yeah.
Luke's got it on Torture in the early game right now. So if it was Whiteveil, I would try to just keep climbing because Luke's got like the nuance for that pin and the kill right there in the very beginning.
Yeah, he's been killing it with these pins, honestly.
Yeah, he is.
And this is actually about to reset the bracket. That's crazy.
Oh, the pin?
Oh, the pin!
Let's go.
That's
Luke's
3
ready.
pins in one set. That's crazy. All
Look
right.
at Whiteveil.
Yo, Whiteveil is leaning back.
He's like, all right, that's one too many pins now, sir.
He said, yeah, I gave you that set. I gave you, you know. He wanted to reset the bracket.
True, true. He wants a good anime story here, you know?
Oh, Whiteveil doesn't know about the double elimination stuff.
Holy crap!
All right, so he's explaining.
Yeah,
it to
he's
him
explaining
right
that it's a new best of 5 because it's a double elimination, so Whiteveil wasn't winners. But it's nice. Both of these guys are going to go home with some money, actually. I think the prize pool for the beginners bracket with 13 people in it,
Torture chamber.
like $8 goes in because it's so that's like 104 bucks right there.
Yeah.
Split between top 3, and then they also get, because of the Fillmore, shout out to Fillmore Silver Spring, donating 5 pairs of concert tickets.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's killer. Thank you so much. And Regen donating a $25 gift card. That's going to be big because that's going to go to first place. So first place is walking home with like $100 worth of prizes and money. So that's not too bad for a $5 tournament entry fee.
Especially a beginner's one, you know. You don't expect to walk out with anything in a beginner's
Yeah,
tournament.
yeah.
It's all about just training. For the
You
most
play a
part.
bunch of people who never played a game before, and you walk home with $100. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Only those who keep their heads amid
So looks like they're thinking Whiteveil stretching a little bit, little fist bump. Oh, Clock Tower. I don't think I've seen them play this yet.
Not at all.
So-
Good shit.
Yeah. So this stage is pretty crazy. You have the bomb block, so you step on them and then they start to tick. And then when the fuse runs out, they explode and turn everything around them into crack blocks. It can only be stepped on twice. So you have to be really careful with them. The stage is super volatile because of that.
Luke saw the opening there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's deactivating the
Ooh.
cracked blocks. What a smart man.
And that's going to be it for Orange. There's nowhere he can go.
Yep. I like what Luke just did.
Yeah.
Left them stranded on an island.
Yeah. Blue brought his A game,
Yes,
man.
he has. I'm really impressed with him.
Yeah, this man, I haven't seen him in a year. He has not played Catherine in a year.
Oh, he
So
must be
that's-
watching then.
Yeah.
He must be watching a lot of us playing.
Yeah, I know he's always watching. Whenever I watch like the tournament VODs and stuff, he's always in the chat. So I know he's seen some stuff. Good to see that he's picked up on a lot. Whiteveil taking the fight over to Blue, blocking his path there. That's a very important step. Oh, oh, this is going to be dangerous. Orange throwing that block.
Oh,
Oh man, all those crack blocks. That just was a crazy interaction.
and he slow falls right through the crack block too.
It was in slow motion, baby.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see a bunch of these guys, pretty much the whole bracket's coming back to my place, so it's going to be a crazy money match situation. Guys by a bomb block.
Luke unfortunately pulled the block in the center, climbed on it, and then pulled the block again. So he left like a totem, like 2 blocks high, and then the bomb block was activated already, and it blew the only space he had to walk on. It's a little unfortunate.
All right. I heard a torture, so
Under
it sounds interesting.
Torture chamber.
So far we've seen 3 maps in this rotation, underground, and again, this is Dave's stupid rule is applied, so you can't go back to a map that you won on. So hopefully we start seeing a little bit more variety.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the, with this tournament, we introduced Imperio as a counter pick. How do you feel about that? How is that in bracket?
I actually didn't get it to use it, so I wish I would have used it. Because I agree. I think the stage should be unbanned. It's
Okay.
you know not completely like broken. There are ways around some of what people would consider broken.
player 1.
Okay.
So I was really looking forward to use it, but I didn't get to. I was actually gonna use it on you or Jake,
Okay.
because you guys are the Imperial guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So it felt only right to play you guys in Imperial. But we'll
And,
see what happens. I actually saw, I think I saw Sig and Orange play it on Imperial. I saw.
I think so. I think I think Orange beat Sig there, or
Yeah,
something like
that was pretty crazy.
And I also want to mention that after this, we're going to actually then cut to competitors bracket top 4. So stick around for more, Catherine. We got at least probably another hour's worth of gameplay coming at you, even though this is grand finals for the amateur bracket. So looks like a normal climb game a little bit.
Yeah, they don't want to really interact with each other.
Yeah, they're actually at the top. I think this is the first time we've seen them at the top. So that's kind of interesting. Looks like Orange has this in the bag.
Good solve, blocked him at the right time.
Yeah.
Good job, Whiteveil.
Good defense, for sure.
Round 3 ready.
Alright, so it looks like Luke is trying to follow him and get aggressive now.
Yeah. Oh, I love that
Footsies.
juke. All those jukes from Orange, those were sick. Oh, Blue getting that drop kick. That's going to be big. Blue's aiming for another drop kick. You see that? He's trying to camp that block.
Oh, beautiful from Whiteveil. Removing the block from underneath him. He falls 2 spaces down onto a spike block. Instant death. There is no way around that.
So we just saw Luke 3-0 Whiteveil. Now Whiteveil looks like he's about to 3-0 Luke right back. This is crazy.
It is crazy.
I think in the winners finals, actually, it was Whiteveil 3-0'd Luke, and then Luke came back and 3-0'd Whiteveil. So this is just.
So they're pretty much. It looks like they're learning from each other right now. You know, they're getting into each other's heads. He's starting to see what they like from each other and punishing them for
The
that.
aggressiveness of Luke isn't working quite
Anymore,
out like we
yeah.
just saw, right? It looks
Yeah.
like Whiteveil's picking up a little bit on what to pull and whatnot.
I
Yo,
saw the 2 fingers on his chin.
Yeah.
He was definitely having the big brain
big
moment.
brain moment, looking at the camera.
Oh,
Oh.
the snipe.
That was pretty good.
Unfortunate.
Player
Luke
1.
got in his mind. He said, "I know what you're going to do."
He used the force. He's like, you're gonna fall right here.
He said, "Put down the controller."
You're running out of time.
All right, looks like Luke's going to try to push out the stage. It's looking a little shaky,
It's a little
though.
shaky. Whiteveil just kept the climb.
Advantage.
So like we were just saying, Luke's aggression right now is just not working anymore. He needs to change it and adapt just a little.
This is possible game point.
Yes.
Right here.
Ooh,
Well,
great dodge.
he tried to get him with that center block again, but Whiteveil's not falling for it.
Whiteveil's like, I'm gonna just keep climbing. I see you're not.
Yeah,
you know.
Whiteveil has pretty good climbing for somebody who, again, he hasn't even played the main game. Oh, possible pin situation right here.
There it is.
Orange with the
just
pin,
get the
but he doesn't have a way up.
And this is the harshest part about
Oh,
Orange. And
I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows.
He
But
doesn't
he does
know.
want to get that selfie. So here comes the selfie pin.
So for those of you who don't know, with the blue and orange pins, that's what happens when you have that depth to the stage. If you hit the player on the back end, they just drop to the ground. Both players can occupy the same space, and so you can stand on the other guy or pin them. But if orange pins blue, orange needs to step up a level.
And which he doesn't do right now.
Because there's no way up.
And
He didn't know.
Wins.
But if blue pins orange, then blue just can win. Oh, they're not. They don't even know what the score is. These guys. Whiteveil just keeps putting down his controller. You keep going. So yeah, so to try to balance that out, we do rock, paper, scissors for color, and then orange gets to strike first. So orange gets the advantage in picking what stage they play on, but blue gets maybe a little bit of in-game advantage. It's happened a lot with Luke, but typically pins are kind of rare, right? Maybe I would say it puts at like 52-48 or 53-47 the odds, blue versus orange.
I can see that.
So we try to balance that out with the stage picking. Back to torture, classic.
They love the spikes. Now,
Yeah.
Whiteveil has to remember, Luke has this pin set up and the kills right in the very beginning. Whiteveil just needs to climb. What he was just doing in the previous stage, it works so well right now.
Yeah.
If Luke decides to do what he was doing before.
Yeah, let's see if Luke goes over.
There
It
he
looks
does.
like it. Oh, maybe he
pretty
pushed
left.
an extra block. Might have been a
Yeah.
missed input.
I believe so.
Yeah, he's got to be real careful on all these spike blocks. You see both players choose to activate all of them.
Good hit
Orange
from
with a good
Whiteveil.
drop kick, playing defense,
Oh.
taking on the
A little
aggressive.
aggression, he's learning.
Dropping a little bit low, I think, but it works out for him.
Good hit.
Oh,
And
good
at the
hit
choke
right
point.
down the middle.
Advantage.
Typically, the middles on stages are where the tower is like there's like nothing down below. So typically, if you fight in the center, those are like the big hits. Oh, orange taking a
Ooh.
page out of Blue's book now.
And
with the
setup,
pin.
The Luke setup.
That's got to be the Luke,
I know,
right?
right? We're about to start calling it the Luke.
The early crossover pillow hit to just drop down.
The Luke puke. He just comes by.
He's hanging in there, man. I'm happy. It's a good game.
Pretty good.
Lucy is definitely putting in some good work. Whiteveil's calculating there. He's like, all right.
Yo, he's moving in his seat. He's got his tongue out. He is ready to go. Or maybe that's just his lips. I don't know. All right, now there's that one block. Ooh,
That was scary for Orange.
that was super scary. Now they gotta be careful about this middle area fighting over. Hopefully nobody gets a drop kick down there.
oh, Orange.
Yo, he hit his head. He said, ah.
I know better.
Yeah, he knew better. All right, it's 2-2.
This is it, guys. All right, I wonder what stage they're going to finish this off with.
Well,
They just went from underground to torture, right?
yeah, and they can't go back to a stage they won on.
Yeah, so I don't know if they know
So
that, though.
what stages did Whiteveil win on?
They definitely won on torture. Whiteveil won on underground,
Only
right?
those cunning enough
And
to
torture?
figure-
It's weird because they've been playing them back and forth so much. So I feel
Yeah,
like they
there was a
both
clock tower in there.
Oh,
Whiteveil
yeah.
won clock tower
Yes, he
and
did.
underground.
Light above.
So he
my
can't play
gosh.
either of those. So he either is going back to torture
Quad.
or something new.
The cathedral.
The cathedral. All right.
Oh man, the cathedral. Now you can see in the top left is actually the difficulty of the level deemed by the game, and that's 4 sheep. That's a lot of sheep.
That's a lot of shit. That's
That stage
difficult.
has crazy patterns that are really hard for a new player. So we're going to underground. Oh, if both players agree to go to the same stage, then they
then
can
it's
go
not
there.
a problem, of course.
Yeah.
Gentlemen agreements,
Yeah,
right?
gentlemen's is always a rule. So
Underground cemetery. This is it, guys.
Go.
curious to see how this goes.
What punishment awaits those
Ooh, but Orange got out of there just in
Whiteveil's
time.
like, I'm not falling for it anymore, man.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna just keep climbing. I'm pretty fast.
Orange is moving. He's definitely moving along. Got
Oh,
that
good
block.
read. Into
Ooh.
a squish. He didn't see it coming.
He did.
He was trying to get the aggression
He
out.
was super greedy.
Yeah.
Round 2. Ready? Go.
Player one, we're running out of time.
All right. Both players are kind of separated right now. Blue's making the move to cross over. Oh, he gave him a way up. All right. Orange, it looks like. Oh, maybe he's going to try to push out the tower.
He can't right now.
No, it's too
Oh.
tricky.
All right, he's fixing it up a little.
Yeah, there's a shape.
Oh, and with the
good.
butt bump.
Good butt bump. And that's grand finals.
Let's
Goes to
go.
Whiteveil 3-2 against Luke.